Hey everyone, it's Jeremy Reid here with your Kamloops real estate market update for July of 2026. We've officially hit the peak of the summer market and the numbers are showing some pretty interesting shifts. So whether you're thinking about buying, selling, or just keeping tabs on your equity, you're going to want to hear these three key insights shaping our local market right now. Key insight number one, townhomes are hot and the inventory is plentiful. First up, let's talk about choice and opportunity. So the total active listings in Kamloops have steadily built up all year, hitting 1,481 available homes in our region in June of 2026. Now, to give you some context, there was 970 listings available in January of 2026. And while it is usual for us to start seeing more inventory as we get into the spring months, getting up to over 1,400 listings starts to tell us that the market may start to balance and potentially even soften. In the past, when we've seen this, we've seen the market start to settle, and you are seeing that in some of the stats. But the biggest story of the summer right now is townhouses. So townhouse sales surged by over 16% compared to last year. So why did it do that? Affordability. The townhouse's benchmark price adjusted downward by nearly 6% to $506,500. Buyers recognize the value, and we've talked about price discovery before, and as soon as the townhomes dipped into that range, we started seeing people jump in fast. In fact, the average townhome got all the way down to just 45 days on market. The second insight is single-family home price resistance. Even though single-family home sales dipped slightly in the summer, the benchmark price actually nudged up to $684,300. So the main difference right now is just patience. Homes are taking about 51 days to sell. So if you're selling, don't panic if it takes a few weeks longer than it did during the frenzy of previous years. The demand is still there, but buyers are taking their time to evaluate their options. This is really important if you're on the market right now to not think that by getting into 3, 4, 5 weeks, you now need to start taking much less than what you were originally asking for. Insight number 3, the big news, the new pipeline project. So I put a post out about this a little while on social media, but when we look at the horizon of what's coming down the pipe for Kamloops, we've got a lot of different jobs that are coming into Kamloops. I've talked about how Highland Valley Copper is doing the expansion. We're getting all the jobs coming in from Revelstoke. And now Prime Minister Mark Carney and Alberta Premier Danielle Smith announced that a brand new oil pipeline project from Alberta to the BC coast has officially been fast-tracked. The route will travel right through Kamloops using the existing Trans-Canada corridor. Now, to put this into perspective, Venture Kamloops noted that the previous Trans Mountain expansion brought a staggering $450 million in direct spending to our local economy, with workers spending roughly $40 million locally during the peak years. What does a second pipeline mean for real estate? It means years of construction jobs, hundreds of millions injected into our local businesses, and a major boost to our rental and housing demand. If you're looking for an economic anchor that keeps Kamloops real estate resilient, this is probably it. If you'd like to know what your specific home is worth in today's market, or you'd like to strategize on buying a home, either reply to this video or shoot me a DM and let's chat. And for everyone else, we'll talk to you next month and enjoy the summer.